There's been little action by many employers to meet the employment equity targets. The Department of Employment and Labour has introduced amendments to the legislation to deal harshly with companies that do not want to comply with the employment equity targets. Businesses employing less than 50 workers will still be excluded from implementing affirmative action measures.
There are significant changes if you look into the public service, but in some of the sectors in the private sector, yes, indeed, there are no significant changes. That is why we've come up with amendments in terms of the Employment Equity Act. And those amendments are the amendments where we're going to enforce. Initially, it was voluntary for the employers to do that on their own. But now, we're going to make sure that it's no more voluntary. They must be able to give us progress on how they do that, and we evaluate them in terms of that.
The Jobs and Career Fair launch was hosted in partnership with various government departments. The program is aimed at training and skilling unemployed people. Over 83 million rand has been recovered from companies that are not complying with the minimum wage legislation. And what's more worrying is that 56% of companies are failing to pay their UIF contributions. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.